minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez, pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar o espico florido. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim, para mim tem que ter valor. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Ó fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi mágica. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era, já era, já era. Não beijo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Por quê? Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me...
Welcome to a jam-packed arena here in Oklahoma City.
Ready to go?
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thunder here to defend the home court, playing host to the Eastern Conference. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving at the one spot.
And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love. You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Westbrook drives in. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Cleveland with it. They're getting their first look at the Thunder. Their first game of the NBA's regular season.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
And, you know, when you only see a team twice a year, Greg, it's hard to really get a good understanding of who they are or a good feel for them. And oftentimes that can lead to a series split.
5 on the clock. Here's Waiters. Misses off the right iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Shumpert with it. Westbrook picks him up. The drive by Shumpert. Westbrook pulls it in.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
For 3, Durant. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And Ibaka kicks to Adams. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Mozgov. No good off the front iron.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
Now here's Love, following the shot by Kevin Durant. The shot's good from Love.
Yeah, it's such a sweet 3-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Westbrook. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And here's Love for 3. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Now here's Durant. Again, Durant missing.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Waiters dishes to Westbrook. No good with the triple.
Well, I think that was clearly a fourth. He's a little anxious. Too much in a hurry right there.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. A different look for Oklahoma City. Cantor comes in for Adams. And it's Roberson in for Waiters. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Thompson's checked in. And Westbrook, here we go. And stolen by Irving. Another miss by Shumpert.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Durant makes it off the glass. Durant's got 5 points so far.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in. Whoa, that'll wake you up. My goodness.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against the Utah Jazz. Well, you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from within.
Well, last season's roster, everybody but one player was either drafted or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo in the NBA.
DJ Augustine out there with Roberson. Then it's Kyle Singler. Then there's Nick Collison. And it's Cantor in the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to make sacrifices with money to stay competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
This one for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And, you know, as we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big free agent signing or spending. It helps to draft a guy like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook for that matter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And the Thunder with some changes. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Kyle Singler. Waiters comes in for Andre Roberson. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Augustine. Now here's Westbrook. Passes it to Morrow. He feeds it to Cantor. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Hey, you work hard out there. Go on, show your appreciation for the Thunder Girl.
Cleveland leading by 5. Smith for 3. Here's Varejao. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Waiters passes to Collison.
Kevin, I've got a chance now to look at where the Cavaliers ranked in the NBA last season. 5th in three-point shooting, 8th in scoring. And they were a top 10 team in field goal shooting. Pretty impressive.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Mo Williams. And finished off by Westbrook.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Here's Williams. Dion Waiters making his last shot. Williams again. Waiters. Williams can't get it to go.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you continue.
Look at that.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Cavaliers have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Jefferson kicks to Thompson. Can't hit. So the Thunder will take it the other way. And there's the feed to Waiters. And he jams it with authority.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love's check in for Varejao. James comes in for Jefferson. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And Irving subbed in for Williams. And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder. And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Augustine with it. Here's Roberson. And that's not going to go. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
OKC, make some noise.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And what he gives his team, guys, is an edge. He just lights up an arena when he gets it going. And in that first half, young fella had it going.
Not just an edge. Greg, I think he gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have, and he's a special player to have around, no doubt about that.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself. And sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. To be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Amon Shumpert is out there with Irving, and it's Mozgov and it's the foul. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
Now here's James. The tray. The shot is off. Great D that time from Durant.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home. This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Cantor's checked in. And then for Cleveland, Thompson comes in for Mozgov. And Smith subbed in for Shumpert.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money. Let's slow down. That's good. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
A nice start to the second half. Just one miss in their first 5 attempts.
Smith against Waiters. LeBron drives in, and it's blocked by Ibaka. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Dion Waiters. Then for the Cavaliers, Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Williams can't hit.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Clock at 6. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Thunder leading by 6. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Roberson, he's checked in for Ibaka. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Kicks it to Augustine. Durant attacking. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Cleveland with a very strong year last year. They were a very solid team on the road, as most LeBron-led teams are, Clark.
Yeah, he's a special guy in terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
Anderson Varejau's checked in for the Cavaliers. Singler dishes to Augustine. The Thunder with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
James with it. Singler covering. It's Varejao, high post. Outside Williams. Shoots it. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
The dish to Robertson. Out left to the wing. Williams again to Augustine. And it's off the back rim. No good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Thunder have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And Augustine kicks to Collison. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Thunder lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in the center position. Back to Durant. Looking to get it going. And he lays it up and in. Durant's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Thunder. Left side, Irving. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Smith. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Durant with it. Now Smith defending. Durant, the pass to Adams. Durant again. Smith.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
That free throw, no good. Timeout called, Cleveland. Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injury. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big three, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those three was able to finish the season.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
James checked in for Smith. Outside Westbrook. And Waiters has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. Adams dishes to Westbrook. And Ibaka kicks to Westbrook. Westbrook double teamed. Pass to Waiters. Durant just inside the line. Drops one in from the wing. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Cantor's checked in for Oklahoma City. They get it back. A second chance effort. Mozgov's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
Here's LeBron. And it falls over the rim and in.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. And on the way from Irving for 3. Another miss by Irving.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Durant with it. He's picked up by Irving. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Durant just inside the line. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. James against Durant. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
That's his first personal foul.
It's the first that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys. It's done.
And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Coming on the floor for your Thunder, Steven Adams.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up